Hello, so it's really nice weather today, and as a result there are lots of people mowing their lawns, which you can hear in the background. We've done a little bit of that today, but also we want to keep the wildflowers that we've got growing on the lawn at the moment, so we've only mowed certain bits. Yeah, there's lots of little wildflowers around at the moment, so I'll try and show them in a minute. We have these little blue ones, bluey purpley flowers at the moment that are all over the place, and they're really pretty. They do a bit like what daisies do, and they sort of close up at night, which is really cute. They're like all over the lawn, not just here. We've sort of mowed there, but not here, and it looks really nice. We also have some like moon daisies, that's what we've called them. So they're basically really big daisies that grow up on stems like that, if you don't know what they are. And they sort of grow around here. Hopefully we won't mow this area too much, so they'll be able to come up, because they're really pretty and I wish we had more of them around. Unfortunately they are growing in the middle of the lawn. Just look at that. It's just this whole, like, in this dip is just blue. That is so nice. Honestly, I love it so much. They're so bright. I love blue flowers, and you can sort of see them in the background there as well. Also, yeah, what an amazing potted plant we have. What is even in here? Rhododendron kind of thing. They look so bright. Oh my god. Wow, a bramble. What an amazing plant. Brambles kind of be soft when they're not spiky. They're kind of soft. I don't know what this flower is called. I know it's a weed, but I actually quite like its appearance. So it's got lovely bright sort of pink flowers and like sort of reddy leaves, and it's just sort of nice. This pot used to be like behind here, so it was quite overgrown, but we removed it and now it's here. Apparently this tree, it's a eucalyptus tree, so the leaves smell quite nice when you break them. Yeah, I used to like dangle from this branch, but it's got quite thick now, so I can't do that. Oh, there's a dog, and I got a bramble in my finger. Ow, that was blurry. Ow, great, got it out. Anyway, this sort of eucalyptus tree, we had it trimmed a while back. Apparently it's supposed to be dying, but it seemed to be lasting okay at the moment. But it is getting taken over by honeysuckle, which isn't really supposed to happen to eucalyptus trees, because they shed their bark, which should keep things like this from growing up them. But unfortunately it hasn't been able to do that. And there's also very large brambles. Don't worry, come September and the autumn and stuff, we'll have some lovely blackberries to pick. Oh, look at these flowers, there's loads of them all over. More here and here, all across the lawn, especially a lot there with the dog. We have daffodils that come in the lawn, which you've probably seen. There's one there, this one here, and then one over there. They've gone over now, but we just sort of left the leafy bits here. So. But yeah, we sort of haven't been mowing this bit because it's got so many nice flowers at the moment, and you don't want to ruin them. As for the tubs that we planted in the last one, they're not doing too good. I don't think any of these seeds are viable. However, radishes seem to be immortal, and they came up perfectly fine, so at least we'll have radishes and nothing else. We added some more along here from a strip you can see there, and that came up pretty much instantly, which was really nice. Oh, the 3 cornered leeks here are going to seed, you can see. They've sort of gone sort of round. And there's a sort of seed inside there. Okay, I'll let them do that because I do like some 3 cornered leeks. three-cornered leeks, and you can eat them as well, which is very interesting and always good if you're on lockdown and don't have proper access to things. It is so hot out here. I should have put sun cream on, even though I'm only out here for a little bit, but ouch. We have a red currant bush here, which we've had for a few years, and they seem to be coming along quite nicely. Look at them. Obviously they're not red yet, so oh, I love this one. It's so nice. Hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on some of them. Oh yeah, we had some sparkly stuff to try and keep birds off, and it kind of worked, but also now it's just sort of not shiny and just stuck on the tree. I think you can see here birds have been eating some of them. I've got to keep an eye on them because otherwise they will eat them all before I even get a chance. It's the slight issue of just growing things without a net or anything. The periwinkles, they're getting a bit smaller now. Not many of them. Though the cutting we did take seems to be still alive. I'll show the cuttings in a minute. They're not really doing very well. Basically the one cutting of this seems to be doing alright. And we took 2 cuttings of this. And it's funny because we put them in and they were like yellow. And now they've turned green, and it's really fascinating. So why is this one branch is like completely yellow and then the rest of it's yellow and green? How strange. And so some of it's white. That's cool. Looks like there's a lot of caterpillars around right now. Yeah, there's definitely caterpillars. I can't see any on here, but there's definitely caterpillars. The little raspberry bush we have here seems to be living, unlike the ones next to it. This one looks pretty dead, so does that one. They look very dead indeed, actually. This one's holding on. Hopefully we'll get some nice raspberries on it, or a few at least. Flowers coming soon. And we'll get some actual fruit on it, which should spread them along a bit. We used to have some like there, next to the almond, next to the red currant. We also had a blueberry bush, but my dad chopped it down because he thought it was dead, despite the fact it had blueberries on it. Still not over that. But we used to have a lot more raspberry bushes. This one was never planted because look, it's in a stupid place. Why would we plant it there? It just seeded from one of the ones that were planted. But my mum doesn't like raspberries, so she chopped them all down. So now it's just the red currant bush that lives. The flowers on this have gone, but like I just touched it and it seemed like it exploded, and I'm okay, it did actually explode. Interesting plant. However, we also have some strawberries coming up, which is really nice. Well, the flowers anyway. Look, I added 2 signs, so you know they're strawberries. And as well as that, we also have strawberries just oh, there's a spider in there, oh dear. But we also have strawberries just growing in here, randomly. And there's a couple down there as well. This sort of area that's all grey dirt at the moment used to be a raised bed using these concrete blocks, but we basically moved them all. We decided it was a pain in the neck and we just scrapped the idea, and now it's all just dirt at the moment, and we just made sort of steps there instead. So hopefully this should grow in soon enough. Sort of random strawberries, but you know, take what we have, you know. That's another reason we're sort of letting, oh sorry, that's another reason we're letting the grass over there go to seed. Oh, she's got herself wrapped around. But we're letting it go to seed so that it should because usually when you buy grass seed, it's like the wrong type of grass and it doesn't match the rest of your lawn. So hopefully when that seeds, some of it should get over here and sort of, you know, help it. Anyway, I got to untie the dog. Be free. She's also wrapped around this as well. Also, I've got another buddleia. We've got another buddleia growing here. They grow anywhere, honestly, which is kind of good because butterflies love them. So that's always good, isn't it? I hope it doesn't damage the shed or anything, but it probably won't. Oh, doggy. Here is the current state of the cuttings at the moment. This is the periwinkle one. As you can see, it's sort of, it looks okay, and it's getting new leaves and everything, which is really good. And here are the two other, I don't know what that plant's called, but seems to be doing good. I think this one might even have gotten new leaves. But the two fuchsias just didn't work. And yeah, it just didn't happen. Rosie. She's only had that for like a week and she's basically eaten all of it already. Honestly, I don't know how she can eat that. It's so hard and she kept dropping it on our feet and it really hurts. So all the blossom has basically come off the pear tree now, and we sort of have these coming, so hopefully we should have some pears this year. We bought a pear tree, another pear tree, which is back there, so that they would pollinate, because otherwise we literally got like one pear. Yeah, this tree seems to be a bit sick. Like it has a load of dead bits on it and stuff, and like black leaves, and I'm like, see that bit there? Gets a lot of stuff like that. Don't know what it is. But, yeah. Honestly, it kind of amazes me how far this hedge has come into the garden. Ah! That was a smart decision. It sort of amazes me how far this hedge has come in front of the garden. It used to be like here, and now it comes out quite a bit. I don't know if you can see that, but it's come out. But, oh, my foot is wet now. But yeah, it's very interesting. There's so many birds in this, it's amazing. So this is a log from that tree out there. When we had it cut down, we just used all the logs. And oh, there's so much bamboo everywhere. We thought, oh, we'll fill in the hedge with some bamboo, and then it just came out as a hedge instead. Oh, lovely flowers! Yay! The blossom on this apple tree has also dropped off, so hopefully we should be getting some apples starting to grow soon. This tree has grown so much. When we planted it, it was tiny. It grew from a pip, so like they're not really like eating apples, they're more cooking apples. But they're really good, and you get so many from this tree. I can't wait to try and climb it in the autumn. Because it's quite tall now, it's fairly strong. But there's so many little branches, like these sort of little branches, they just jab in your eye. However, this one's only just started to blossom. This is a proper eating apple tree, so yeah, they're really sweet and kind of pink, these apples, and they're really nice. The blossom's like white on this one, where it's pink on that one. But yeah, we bought this tree. The other two were given to us, and it was quite small, and it's nice to see that it's getting quite big now. Though that one is just huge. Got to keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't take out our Wi-Fi. And then we have the eucalyptus tree. which fell over in the wind, which is why it is such a weird angle. It sort of snapped, it fell over in the wind and snapped here, and that's why it's like that. It's at such a weird angle, I feel bad climbing it, but I got on there once. It's a nice tree, pretty sturdy, fast growing trees, you know. Anyway, I'm back where I started, so I suppose I'd better end it here. Wasn't really doing anything, just sort of saying what's changed in the garden over the past few weeks. You know, I've been spending a lot more time in the garden because I'm stuck at home. And it's been really fun, really. You know, I've sort of fallen back in love with the garden and just going outside and with nature and stuff in general, so I'm sort of quite happy. And being able to share that with people also makes me happy, so yay! I hope I didn't get sunburnt this time.